it's Barbie, and welcome to the Middle of the Road. Today we're going to talk about Greg Abbott. You know, I was just recently watching a video of Gavin Newsom talking about how he's never going to bend a knee, how he's going to his people. He's not just going to ram this gerrymandering thing in. He's actually going to his people to talk to them and say, hey, look, you know, this is what we need to do. Are you behind it? Right? That's the way a governor should do. If it's something major, you should take it to the people. Let the people have a voice. Well, Greg Abbott hasn't done that. No. And right now he's complaining about all of the Democrats because they've left, they've left the state, and so they broke quorum and all this kind of good stuff, which is yay for them. But let me tell you some things that Greg Abbott has done that I don't think people realize. He has a lot more power than what he says he does. So right now he's using as an excuse this, they're denying the flood victims, the disaster money, blah, blah, blah. They're denying them. They're being mean and cruel. All the people in Kerrville who voted against getting the damn alarm system. We've seen the testimony of them before the county commissioners when the damn money came in from Biden to do specifically just that, right? They voted against it, right? But back to Abbott. So he's saying that they're risking the lives of the people in Kerr County and all this kind of crap. Let me tell you something. That little ass, and I call him an ass because that's exactly what he is. He went when was that? June the 16th, 1921. June the 16th, 2021, he announced that he was going to be taking money that Texas had, and he was going to be spending it on the border. Do you all remember that? Building a border wall. Remember all those billions of dollars that went into that? Let's see, how many? Oh, that was $3 billion. $3 billion of our money that he just freaking blew. Didn't ask us. Didn't question us. Just did it. And he did it because there was a disaster declaration made by some of the counties. Well, they didn't make it. You made it. They weren't having that big of a problem. You were the one that had the problem. But you went under false pretenses and you spent $3 billion of our money without asking for a pet project. However, and let's not forget, I also looked, and they're not doing the wall anymore. They got 8% of it done over 4 years. They got 8% of the wall done. They've just kind of quietly stopped talking about it. They put it before the legislature to have it cease to exist, right? They got 8% of a wall up. So guess how much he has spent as far as our National Guard is concerned? $11 billion. $11 billion for our Texas National Guard to be sitting their asses along the border. Yeah, $11 billion. So he has the authority to do all this, to spend all this money. And yet, knowing that there have been deaths, knowing that there's going to be another catastrophe along the Guadalupe River, knowing that people are needing help, and he is using that as a dangle for the Democrats. When, let's get real, the ass could go ahead and pay it out himself. He could do it. He doesn't need the legislature to get disaster money to those people. That's a bunch of shit. I'm going to say it. He's a flat out liar. He could help those people out right now. With the $11 billion that he spent on the National Guard, he could rebuild every freaking one of those people that lost their homes. He could rebuild their homes and then still have money freaking left over. Think about it. $11 billion There's a lot of damage that was done in that little area, but it is kind of a little area. I mean, I know that it's, it's little as far as the swath is concerned, right? It's not like massive, like, 100 miles on each side of it going, 50 miles down. It's not like that, but it's still bad. But he could have replaced those people's homes. He could replace all of their furniture. He could replace their underwear. But see, rather than doing what he knows he should do, what's the Christian thing to do, getting people back up on their feet, helping them out, helping them get their lives back together, no, he wants to use it as a complaint against the Democrats. So, hang on a second. If it was really truly that important to him to help the people in Kerr County and all along that area, why doesn't he just do it? He could spend $3 billion on the freaking 8% of the wall. He could spend $11 billion on National Guard troops. And that didn't even include this year. That was just through Biden's administration. Yeah. I think Greg Abbott's an ass. I think he's a lying ass on top of that. Because he could help out the people of Kerrville right now. Right this second. And he's not going to do it. Because that takes away his ammo, he thinks. Nope. Just makes you look like the true ass that you are. Anyway. All right. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, please share. I appreciate you guys all so very, very much. All right. Take it easy. Bye.